Remember, my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative. And coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. The police in Nigeria would rob us.
Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi Badenoch has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja, myself and my brother, in the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and we drew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help.
Welcome back to my channel, my people. I tell you, saying the Nigerian police don't cast, no be today e be. Them talk say 99 days for the thief, but 1 day for the owner. All this while they tell them say make them change their ways, make them change. They don't know say people for other countries, then they wash them. Then they wash all the bad thing what they do for inside Nigeria. They don't spoil Nigeria name and they don't cast Nigeria name. No be small team. This woman what they call Kemi Badenoch. Now Nigerian she be you and now she be the UK conservative leader now like this. But even I see the way she did badmouth Nigeria, una go carry on her hand put for on her head. Our leaders don't cast Nigeria tire, but this time now the police who all these bad thing what they do to Nigerians, all they talk and what they talk say all these things what they do, good, make una change una ways. That is say other people for other countries no they see them. Kemi Badenoch, this woman what they talk about since he talk say Nigerian police say now bad people they be, say they just carry gun give people where they no even supposed give gun to, say those people now wicked people now in them be. He talk plenty things for inside that video. He criticize these people, he criticize the Nigerian police, and as she talk her own, so many people don't come out can't talk their own too. Plenty Nigerians bring video evidence come out. The evidence show well. I go play all the video for una and I go watch them. But before I play all those ones for una, we're gonna watch how police supposed to even be.
I'll give you $100 if you can do a body by Mark fitness challenge.
I'll take this challenge. You don't have to give me anything. What is the challenge? Fitness challenge.
So you pick one of the cards.
Okay.
Pick one.
Pick one?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't. Don't give me a challenge. No,
Pick,
don't record.
pick. And what does it say?
It says, guys, pull-ups 20.
20. So if you do 20 pull-ups, you get $100.
You can give the $100. I'll do a 20 pull-ups.
Can you do 20? There's a pull-up bar right here.
No, you try it up, I'll do it. If you get in trouble.
No, you don't. My #1 video, 50 million views. It's with a police officer.
Sorry. You want me to do 10 pull-ups?
I'd love 10.
Don't take a picture. Nah,
Oh, come on. Come on.
Body by Mark.
That's right.
He's famous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, sir. 6. Keep going. That's a lot of gear. That's a lot of gear. Yes, you got it. Yep. Let's see. Two more. That's 50 pounds of gear. You got it. Yes. One more. Yes. Nice work. That's 10 with 50 pounds of gear.
$100. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Buy a jacket for a homeless. Buy a meal for them. Right?
I will.
Now they see the steez of that policeman for inside that video, but no be how police supposed to be this. If police dey like this, e no go hungry you to join. But for inside Nigeria like this, 9 out of 10 families like this, nobody go agree say they won't join Nigerian police because they know say na very wicked people them be. For inside Nigeria like this, police don't cast their name already. Nobody know say the thing don't go internationally. You as it be so like this, una don't cast. So I go play the video waiting Kemi Badenoch talk and waiting other Nigerians for talk too. But before I play this one for una, if today might be the first time you visit our channel, make you no forget to hit the subscribe button, make you like, make you share, and make you drop your own comment for inside the comment section. So make allow now make una watch the video.
Do you trust the British police?
I do. But remember, my experience with the police in Nigeria was very negative. And coming to the UK, my first experience with the police was very positive. The police in Nigeria would rob us. So when people say, "Oh, I had this bad experience with the police because I'm black and they're white," I was like, "Well, I remember the police stole my brother's shoes and his watch."
His shoes?
Yeah, they took his shoes and his watch. It's a very poor country, so people do all sorts of things, and giving people a gun is just a license to intimidate. But that's not the bar we should use for British police. Obviously, it should be much higher.
You said the police stole your brother's whatever. We don't even know the whole story. I mean, that's her angle to the story, by the way.
Agree.
So, would that now make you disparage Nigeria as a country?
That's what I'm telling you.
in her own opinion, she wants to sell Nigeria in order to buy Britain. Very wrong. Like I said, she does not have the commensurate confidence, wisdom. She has complex, in my own opinion. So I am not in any way defending what she is doing, but her ambition is to be the Prime Minister of Britain.
Okay, because we don't have time now, let me just bring in, let's just move a little bit, because I have just about 2 minutes.
But we must not
into...
Yes, we must not try to brush aside all her criticisms, because that is what is making us not to move forward in this country.
No, nobody's brushing aside it.
Why is it that Nigerians don't like hearing the truth? There is nothing Kemi Badenoch has said about Nigeria that is not true. When I was in Nigeria, I was kidnapped by the police in Abuja, myself and my brother, in the heart of Abuja, in Wuse 2. In Wuse 2, I was kidnapped. And these guys said, oh, well, you know, that they've spoken to the Alga in the night, in the dead of the night. They drove us around the suburbs, the suburban areas of Abuja. They threw us into the trunk. I actually struggle with anxiety and what's it called, and claustrophobia. They threw me into the trunk of the car, myself and my younger brother. They harassed us. They told us that they could kill us, nothing will happen. They forcefully took our ATM cards from us, went and used POS, and we drew how much? Over 500,000 naira. In fact, they took my AirPods. What are you guys talking about? Like, why is it that we are a very sentimental people? The Nigerian government, the Nigerian leadership is very poor. The Nigerian government is bad. Nigerians need help. Why? I understand. I might understand the political reasons why people do not like Kemi, but she's saying the truth. And I love the fact that she's saying the truth on a global platform so that people will see Nigeria for what Nigeria is. And by the way, when I talk about Nigeria, I'm not talking about Nigerians. Nigerians are great people, but we have a very ugly, impish set of political leaders. See, that night when I was in the trunk of that Toyota Matrix and all of these things were happening, I was with my pill, my anxiety pill, and I wanted to take my anxiety pill. And one of the policemen stopped me and he said, you think you want to commit suicide here? You know, it'll be here where you go commit suicide. By the way, that's just one of my encounters. Have I also told you guys that a soldier in Nigeria, an army man in Nigeria, has actually said to me, we were actually in a bus, we were going to Abuja by road. That was many years ago. And something happened anyway. Long story short is that he said to us that I can shoot you here and kill you and nothing will happen. And do you know what's funny? You might think that the threat is actually empty. Nothing will happen. If an army man shoots you in Nigeria, if a policeman shoots you in Nigeria, nothing will happen because they can frame you for being a thief. They can frame that you had drugs or, you did something. It is ridiculous. After that experience in Nigeria, I palpitate. I'm always suffering heart palpitations whenever I see the police, because the police in Nigeria can the police in Nigeria can bully you just because you look good. How did you get the money to buy this phone? They've carried my friend. They've arrested my friend, who's a music producer, because he had a laptop. What do you mean by a music producer? What's that? The police in Nigeria are one of the most uneducated in the world. Like, a policeman in Nigeria is asking my brother to bring the certificate that he received to have Binance on his phone, to do cryptocurrency, that he's meant to have a permit. These guys are so daft. And then when you talk about it, Nigerians are saying, oh, you are demarketing Nigeria. But Nigeria is already in shambles. At what point are you guys going to talk about the woes in Nigeria without you guys trying to manipulate other people? Nigeria is in shambles. In Nigeria, I feared the security agencies more than I feared thieves and kidnappers. Because at least I know that the thieves and kidnappers, they are real. That's what they are. But there is no need parading yourself in police uniform, but then you do just the exact thing thieves and kidnappers will do to me. I'm talking about my experience. So when you hear some Nigerians abroad say stuff like, I can never live in Nigeria, or it's not because we don't love Nigerians. It's not because we don't love Nigeria. Sadly, the things that we've seen in Nigeria, we don't want. That night that I was in the trunk of the Toyota Matrix, I decided that I will not raise my children in Nigeria. Like, because when I called my dad and I told my dad, this is what happened, my dad began to cry. My father, who's 60 plus, began to cry. He was sobbing like a child. He was like, so this is how I would have just lost you. He was crying. And then in that moment, I'm like, wait a minute. If I don't leave this country, this is what I'll have to face with my child. In Nigeria, you can be arrested because you have tattoos, because you have dreadlocks, just because you look good. And it is absolutely insane. It's gutting. And I don't understand the Nigerian people who want to keep on defending Nigeria. Everybody knows that Nigerians are great people. Nigerians are good people. Nigerians are great people. But the Nigerian government are not good people. That my younger brother had the EFCC come into his compound where he lives. Do you know how they got into the compound? They broke the CCTV cameras. It's a financial security agency. Is breaking the CCTV cameras, slapping people unwarrantedly, beating people up. And then at the end of the day, they just go. And they came in with masks. Oh, for God's sake. Nigeria is a real crime zone. Nigeria is a crime zone. So when people who are abroad, we don't know what Kemi Badenoch has actually seen. She's just telling us bits and pieces here. We don't know the fullness of the things that she experienced in Nigeria. So let her talk. If the government is very embarrassed about what's happening and what people are saying, then fix up. The Nigerian government should fix up. Just fix up and everybody will be fine. Simple. I love Nigeria. I love the Nigerian people. But one thing I have grown to accept is that my love for my life is not less than my love for Nigeria. So as much as I love Nigeria, I can have a long distance relationship with Nigeria as a state. With Nigerians, I absolutely love Nigerians. I think that we are one of the most phenomenal people in the world. But yeah, let Kemi keep on talking.
Give them their money now. Guys, stop this gentleman. Give them my money. People are extorting my road here. Extorting. Give them their money back. Kai, drag your back and run. Bring that back, you're not going. Kai, give back. Give them back their key. Give as well as pregnant civilians. How much are they earning on this project? People are calling Sorry, do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know me? Go on, even that. Do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know me? Do you know
make it a go. Banka or Warka. Ko ina bamanka ko baje ma ko baro banka. Na me dey give 100 naira. I don't look. I don't follow you. 100 naira my own. Abi see, ko gba. Àwọn ma so fe ko gba 100 naira. You want anything make you do it. I don't lie you. You want gba be jale. What's the problem? Àwọn funi kini kí ló ṣe orí traffic offense. Auto what? Kí ló fẹ́ máa try láti sọ. Mi 100 naira. Ṣé yọ̀dọ̀ apá mo dẹ̀ apá ṣé mi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé o ní o fẹ́ máa orí kí ni. Oya action oya. Kí ló fẹ́ máa ìwọ́n. I don't know for your man though, but I just they call me. You get the issue where they call me for. I can't reach. I can't see him again with police. I can't ask him. Call them say traffic offense. I say be traffic offense. I can't follow you. May you leave the man. They my member for more year. I'm more year. They say they work. Nobody say no. They come there. Can't they collect money on Friday? Can't they stop it? No. Me I look at how. Can't they stop my people again? I can't they follow you. They talk. The guy don't get money. Don't owe him for somewhere. Collect money from him. That's why I live on my own work. Won't go meet for the place. I can't reach. I got to make collect the money right in hand. Even though if it is me, I will not pay anything. I swear to God. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can't reach there now. You can't. You don't call the day for that side. I don't collect ticket 700 today. You don't collect ticket 700. You will still pay for that ticket. You can't give you. You will pay for the owner of the bike. You can't give you where you collect that one and take that one. You can't change it. How much are the changer? No grip on that. Talk the money or the changer. How much are the changer? Gone. You don't say that. How much are they don't know me for money? How much are they? Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. How much are the changer? Make it give me. Oh yeah, sorry. If you give it, collect. Liver, I miss your liver. Please, useless Amusi. Yeah, useless Amusi. Do you know the meaning of Amusi? Idiot, Boben. No, I'm not from you. I'm not from you. No. Now, get the full talk. George Boben, that I can do it. You know the look face. You know the look face. You for where? You are the rich more. I don't take
everything is fine.
From where?
Netherlands.
What do you bring up? Give me something. Give me something. Give me something.
You give me something.
Yeah. Give me money.
Something.
Give me money. Money.
Money.
Come on, Dali. I'm going to support you. You need to go back. We have a number. We're going to lie to Lavia. Like I demonstrated, I got to check it.